One of the things that I see a lot, not just with writers, but with anybody, is they tend to, if I'm a writer, I might tend to tweet about writing tips and X, Y, and Z. But that's going to appeal to other writers, not the people
Right.
that are going to hire writers. So I see
Sure.
this all the time. For you, you work with and help freelance writers as well. So that's like building an audience of writers makes sense for you. But the person that's just trying to get, let's say that I always use this example with designers. If I'm a web designer and I specialize in designing restaurant websites, the audience I want is restaurant owners, not other web
Right.
designers. But
Right.
I'm out there sharing all my web design tips and building an audience of other web designers, which, yes, it's helpful to be part of that community, but that's not actually getting me clients because a restaurant owner doesn't want web design tips. They want me to do it for them.
Mm-hmm.
So to translate this into writers, and again, this is my own take, so feel free to agree, disagree, whatever. I'm curious your thoughts on it. But if I was a writer who, let's say, wanted to specialize in sales emails, I can be talking about sales email tips, but the person that's going to hire me doesn't want to know how to write sales emails. They want more sales. So I almost feel like if I was sharing stuff about how this company used sales emails to do X, Y, and Z, if I was tweeting about how companies are growing their sales, somebody interested in growing sales is going to follow me. And then within that, I'm sort of slipping in my expertise. I'm not tweeting about
Right.
here's how to become a better writer because my ideal clients don't want to know how to become a better writer. They want to hire a
Right.
good writer.
It's all about your objective. If you're trying to sell info products and teach people to be a better writer, that's one thing. That's where it makes sense
Yep.
to talk about that. But yes, if you're using it as a tool to grow your business, then you want to talk about like, here are the things that you should know if you're trying to accomplish X by doing Y. So
Yep.
if you want to attract more clients who need to be better at sales emails for whatever industry they're in, you want to be looking at use cases of like, here's a teardown on how I would do this differently, or here's an interesting success story and a unique approach that maybe you haven't thought about, but I can help you by
Mhm.
doing X, Y, and Z and implementing pieces of what they've done here. And again, I think it's what is your end goal? And so it's really tempting to, like you said, have two audiences, but it can get really confusing. And when you're just getting started, your attention is limited. You're trying to grow your business. You only have so many hours in the day. You have to be very strategic about where you invest time and energy. And I think growing the business is probably the one that should take priority over building an audience of
Yeah.
like minded people.